Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. I have a really good thrift haul for you guys, so grab a snack, buckle up, sit down. I don't know why you buckle up, but anyways, get ready for a good thrift haul. Okay, you guys, like I said, I've got a really good thrift haul for you. So you guys know I'm making over my landing. If you missed part one, go check that out. That was from last week. I had to take a pause because unfortunately the rug hasn't come in just yet. And I also ordered some more prints for this gallery wall that you guys are getting a sneak peek of, and they haven't come in. So I'm waiting for those. I need the space to be fully finished because the vision has to come to life, you guys. I'm not giving this to you 3/4 of the way done. In the meantime, I thought you guys would accept my sincerest apologies and a thrift haul as my token of I'm sorry. So let's go ahead and jump right in because there's a lot of stuff. So I wanted to show you two things that I got while I was thrifting in Canada. Well, actually three. Actually, just hang on. Okay, so this was actually the first thing that I found. This is a vintage hamper, and if you follow me on Instagram at Heart and Home Crew, you will have already seen this, but I actually thrifted one of these for my other daughter several months ago, painted it, and then thought I would never find another one, and I found one in Canada for $6.99 Canadian, which is basically like $1 American. So I bought it and I painted it, and now they each have their own, and what's even cooler is that they're not matching, and so they're like sisters. Oh, isn't that cute? Okay. That was just at a random Goodwill, and then my friend and I decided to do like a thrifting day, but my friend and I also love to chat, and so we didn't make it to many stores, but we still had a really good time, and I still spent the entire day with her, which was awesome. But I did find this little, there's always a hair. I did find this little vase for only $3. Again, that's Canadian, so that's like 10 cents, and it's so cute and pretty. I'm not 1000% sure on the color. It's coming up a little bit whiter, but in person it is a little bit more creamy, but it actually might work up here, and so we'll see, but I really like that. I think that that's super cute. Happy to bring that home. I also found a shovel for the garden, but I didn't think you needed to see that, but it was cool because it had a wooden handle and a metal spade, which I thought was neat. But anyways, then we went to an antique barn full of stuff, but I found this little picture, and it was $20, but it's an original oil painting, and the little signature is covered up, so I can't see who it's by, but honestly, I passed by and I immediately loved it, and then I left it and I walked around the house and I couldn't stop thinking about it, and I'm so happy that I got it because, again, $20, a little bit more pricey, even though it's cheaper in American, but it's more than I usually like to spend, especially on something so small, and I've just had good luck finding larger pieces for cheaper at thrift stores, but I love it so much, and I put it downstairs. I'll be posting it in a reel soon what I did with it, but I just love how sweet it is, and it makes me smile every time that I look at it. This is just a piece that I know I'm gonna have forever. But yeah, the ducks just make me so happy. And then one more thing I did find at Goodwill, sorry, I forgot, but was this Trisha Romance picture. And as you Canadians probably know, Trisha Romance is a famous artist in Niagara-on-the-Lake, Canada, which is very local to where I lived. And her pictures are just darling. And what my mom actually did, which I think is genius because her artwork can be expensive, she bought a book that she had that had prints in it, and then she would cut those out and frame them. So she has two downstairs in her bathroom, but this is a little Christmas scene, and I just thought the frame was pretty. It does need a little bit of touching up, but it was $10, but I thought this would be so sweet to either put in one of the kids' rooms at Christmas, or if I decide to swap out pictures at Christmas. I just thought it was so pretty and I couldn't leave it behind. Plus there's 4 kids in it, and I think it's 3 girls, 1 boy, but we're gonna pretend the baby is a boy, and then I've got my 2 girls and 2 boys, and we'll just say it's my kids. Okay, so when we came home from Canada, I officially knew that I wanted to start this landing, so I was looking for pieces specifically for this room. I didn't find everything I needed for this room, but I found a good fair bit, so I'm gonna share with you. And I found pillows. So pillows are something awesome to thrift. I typically like to lean towards finding one that are down-filled, because then I can just take the cover off and sew my new pattern on, and then I have a higher quality pillow. I like the feathers as opposed to the stuffing. Stuffing I don't love as much, but I went ahead and just threw both of these in the wash. I think they were $4 each. Obviously a lot more on the fall side, which we're getting to soon. And so yeah, I picked those up, and I already put them on my new couch, which I'll share with you next week, and they look really good. And again, they just feel so cozy, but $4 each, you guys, so don't sleep on the thrift store for pillows because you can throw them in the wash. And then I did find a third one, and this one everyone's okay. The baby's still asleep, that's all that matters. I did find a third one, and I had already washed. I washed those already, but I already washed this one, but it had a cool cable knit. Sorry, they're working on a fence. If you hear any random weird cutting noises in the background, we're getting a fence in the front yard. It looks so good, and I will share that with you guys probably in a video, but also on Instagram if you want to see. I always have more behind the scenes on Instagram, but anyway, so it came in this cover, but I got it for the size of the pillow. It's a little bit larger than the ones that I have. Pillowcases are also super easy to make. I do have a tutorial mixed in with like a makeover on my channel, but you can just search how to make a pillowcase and they're so easy. But anyway, so yeah, this would be really good for winter, but in the meantime, I'll probably make a different one. Speaking of making your own pillowcase, I did buy fabric that I thought was just so pretty and vintage looking. It has flowers all over it. I don't know if they're sunflowers or what, but I just thought the color was so rich, and I actually already made something for the gallery wall that you'll see, but in general I thought this would make a really good curtain or a really good pillow, and so I just grabbed, it was a whole bundle for $3, so lots of fabric and lots of opportunity to use it. Napkins are something that napkins are something that we never seem to have enough of, so I picked up a stack of napkins for $3. I also thought of a really cool like thrift flip for these. I really love doing those, and I thought it would be really fun. If I had a sewing machine that did this, I'd prefer sewing machine, but I actually have a Cricut, and so I thought it would be fun to put like words along. So if I decide that I want the white for Christmas, then I thought it'd be fun to put like fa la 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 or merry or bright or something like that. Or if I wanted to do just like every day, I thought it'd be cute to do like French sayings, so like bon appetit or something like that. I know you guys are so impressed by my French accent. I studied in high school, but anyway, so I got those. I think these two were $3 for a good amount. I don't know how many. I think 8. There's some on the floor. Another reason I actually got that fabric was because I have an idea for a frame. So you guys know I'm always collecting frames, but specifically I got this one because of the matting around it. I want to change the frame. Don't love the orange, so I'll probably stain it. And then I thought it would be cool to take the fabric that I showed you guys, the brown fabric, and wrap it around just this part, and then do like some kind of silhouette in the middle. I thought that that would be very just, again, like elevated and regal feeling, and I thought this fabric was perfect for that. So some of the stuff I got isn't like its intended purpose just yet. I have a lot of things to do, as you'll see. So the wall behind me, you guys can see, is bare, but there is a command strip there, and that's because I'm trying out this candle holder there. I found a wooden candle holder. I have been not actively looking, but it's been in the back of my mind that I would love to find. I almost whipped myself in the face with it, but I would love to find one. And so I found this one. It was only $2 at the thrift store, and I actually wasn't quite sure about the wood. I thought I wanted to change the color. Some ASMR for you. But I think I might actually keep it, and then I just love the way that this is shaped. I think it looks so cool. And then I got some candles sent to me from Amazon, 100% beeswax, so I just need to secure it in the bottom. I don't think this has even actually ever been used, or it was cleaned really, really well. I don't think it's ever been used. But anyways, so I'm gonna put that over there, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Another sneak peek, just because you guys are so awesome for watching this. Okay, so it looks kind of cute there, right? So the reason I did that is because the gallery wall kind of takes your breath away, and I had a mirror there that had like swirls and stuff, and I was gonna paint it, but my attention was just like didn't know where to land, and so I thought I really like the simplicity of that. I still might do something else. I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure if it's just too little, and that's the great thing about command strips, is that you can kind of put it on the wall. Even a picture, if it's not too heavy, you can put it on the wall with command strips and then get a visual for it, and then decide, you know, a day or two later, I love it or I don't like it. And if you love it, you can do a hammer, or I've had pictures stay up forever with command strips, so highly recommend using those. All right, speaking of the things that I want to make over, I picked this up, which you guys, initially, if I hadn't said that, might have been like, okay, Courtney, that's cute. Not my style, obviously, but I really loved the like brass color of the little words. It's not a paper clip, clipboard, and it has little hooks. Oh my gosh, I was like, it's missing its third hook, but it's just the dollar tag, guys, don't worry. Anyways, so we put our keys in our basket at our front door, which I really, really like, but there's always times throughout the day where I think, oh shoot, I need to write that down, or you know, whatever. And so I thought this would be cool to put at the front door, where we could put our keys if we wanted to, but then also just have, I guess I have to figure out a way to attach a pen or a pencil, but have a little list so that it's at the front door and I can look at it before I leave and say, oh yeah, don't forget to pick this up. So I'm gonna be doing a little makeover with this. I'm gonna be painting this and putting a different decal at the top, but it fits perfectly beside my window at the front door where like the corner of the bench meets. I don't know if any of you can picture that at all, but anyways, that's where it's probably gonna go, and I'm excited to make this over. And then, similar idea, I found this for my bathroom. Again, you guys have to know by now that I'm always thinking about every makeover in my house, like all at once. My brain is never just thinking of one space. And so I really love these knobs because you guys may remember, I think I shared it a while ago, but I put it in my kitchen, but it looks like little French hooks. They look a little bit different than this, but they have the white ball. And I really want to bring elements of my house in other areas. So like this lightheartedness of this living room, I hope it kind of makes you feel like the kitchen, and just, you know, carrying blue throughout my house. So anyways, I just thought that this would be a nice little nod to the ones in the kitchen. Plus it just looked vintage and cute. But again, it's not my style, even though it is French, which is my background. But I'm going to be painting this. I'm probably going to be painting this part as well. I will be painting that part as well. And then I'm gonna do some kind of different saying. So if you have any good French sayings, let me know. I've looked up like eau de toilette. You guys, I must just be stunning you. No. But anyways, just different sayings, let me know. And that's gonna go in the bathroom on the wall and hang up all of the towels for the kiddos. Lamps are something I love to thrift because they can be pricey. I got this one from TJ Maxx for $30, which wasn't crazy, but when you're used to spending like $8 at the thrift store, it felt like a lot, but it's so cute and I had to bring it home. But I found this little baby for $7. This one's so cute. I love finding little lamps like this for bookshelves or something like that, or like a small space in the entryway. I have a really small table that I think I want to put this on. I'm just not quite sure if I want to keep it this brown color yet. I might make this a little bit lighter. We shall see. I'm not going to touch it until I make over that space or decide exactly where it's going to land before I touch it. But anyways, I just thought it was really cute. This was $7, which kind of stinks because it was brand new. And it did have the original price tag, which was only $9. And that's where I'm like, guys, if this lamp had been on sale, it'd be cheaper than the $7 you're charging me. So charge me $3. That's my mentality. But anyways, it's just really cute and it works and it's brand new. So $7, you can't beat it. I'm debating if we almost had a pumpkin incident. If you guys were here for the pumpkin, raise your hands in the comments below. I was debating sharing this last because it is my absolute favorite, but maybe I should tease you and then it'll make you stay till the end of the video. For those of you who sign up early, I see you. I see you. But anyways, my ride or dies. You guys always are there to the end and I love you for that. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. I walked into the thrift store and my eye was caught by the gold frame. Let's see if I can like tease you. My eye was caught by the gold frame and I said, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. This is an overpriced thrift store though, so I was nervous that what are they gonna charge me for this frame? But then I saw what was inside it and my heart skipped with joy. Look. Do you see this? Okay, back up a little bit. Not you guys, me. Backstory is that I love Paris. As you guys know, I've been speaking fluent French to you basically this entire video, and I just love it. The Eiffel Tower, I love it. When I was in high school, it was my favorite thing. I collected little Eiffel Tower things. I took French in high school and I wanted to go. There's a class trip to Paris for $1,000 and I didn't do it even though I had the money, but I wanted to save my money and now I would pay twice that to go in high school. Ugh. Anyways, fully regret that. So guys, don't pass up the opportunity to go to Paris if you get it. Anyways, one day I plan to go. Actually, okay, so this is really cute and I'm gonna tell you guys, because you gotta dream big. But my son, I told him that if I hit 1 million subscribers here on YouTube, we're gonna go to Paris. So that's my goal. That is my secret goal that I've only ever told my son and my family. And now you guys know, so tell all your friends to subscribe because we've got a ways to go to get there, but you know, miracles do happen. Anyways, but yeah, look at this. So this is actually like a tapestry. This is like, somebody made it, you guys. I don't know if you can see, it's fabric and the frame was so pretty. So I thought for sure, I was like, what are they charging for this? This is what they charged. Can you see? $8. I was like, Lord in heaven, this is a gift to me and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. If you guys have been here for a minute, you know that Harvey frequents this channel. He loves to help out. He's always kind of in the background sometimes with a paintbrush or a hammer or something. So when I saw this vintage picture of my son, it's not exactly like him, but I mean, it's just like a blonde hair, blue-eyed boy who looks like he's about to do something mischievous. I was like, that's Harvey, and I need Harvey. The thing that stinks though is I totally forgot I had these when I was doing my gallery wall, and so I didn't fit them in, so I'll have to find somewhere else for them. And by them, I mean he has a sister. Look, you guys. So this is actually Robert, and I'm pretty sure it's Marion. The M's a little messed up, but I'm pretty sure that's what it says. So I'm assuming you guys would know better than me. You guys are very knowledgeable thrifters, but I'm assuming these are portraits that someone had done a very long time ago and they stamped them with their names. Is that what I'm seeing here? But like $5 each, by the way. $5 each. How cute. They're precious. They're precious. So I gotta find somewhere for those to go, but I love them. For those of you who are new here, you may not know that there's a guy who likes to ride his lawnmower whenever I film these. One second. No word of a lie. He is riding a lawnmower while towing a lawnmower behind it. So, God bless you, sir. So that was number one, but what you may also not know is that I find stools and stools find me. So yes, I bought this stool. Color's not my favorite. It's very dark. Don't also love the intensity of the wood grain, but I think part of that is just the coloring. But this was $10 at the thrift store, and Harvey has been using stools, like full-on stools, to get into our bathroom cupboards, like bar stools, and he's also been using the vanity itself to climb the handles to get into the sink. And so I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna help you out, bud. So we got him a little stool. He also will be potty training soon. Send prayers. I'm not ready for that. Fourth time is potty training is my least favorite parenting thing. What is your, I guess I shouldn't ask that. I was gonna say what's your least favorite parenting thing, but I try to be positive, so let's not do that. But anyways, I just don't love it. So we got him this cute little stool though. Love it. Brad's like, why do you need another stool? And I said, because you need one accessible. You need one at arm's reach, no matter where I am, basically. Speaking of, I'm sitting on a stool. Were you expecting that? I thrifted this. I got this one for $12 right before I found the $10 one, like at a different store. But I got this one because I want to put a little desk in my room, and this is the perfect height for that, depending on what desk I get, obviously. But I'm gonna obviously change the fabric. I do like the color of the legs, so hopefully I don't have to change those. But yeah, $12, you guys. I can't pass up a good stool, obviously. So that was everything I thrifted. Honestly, I was, like I said, I was on a mission for this room, and I also have some DIYs I'm doing with the company, and so I had to find options, and so that's why I had a couple things, but all of them are things that I would actually use in my house, so nothing is gonna go to waste. Love everything I got. Obviously, like, why would I go to waste? Bought it purposefully. And so everything's gonna find a space. Even my sister, she's like, how are you still thrifting stuff? And I said, have you seen my house? Like, come inside. There's nothing really in the lobby. I call it the lobby. That sounds so pretentious. I'm so sorry. The foyer, it's just so large for me. Dining room has not been styled at all. I have a whole hutch. I thrifted a hutch, you guys. Oh my gosh, do you follow me on Instagram? I'm sorry I've said Instagram like 7 times in this video, but again, I share so much on there. I need to make sure I film the hutch after this. I found a beautiful hutch on Facebook Marketplace. They had it at $900. It was marked down to $500. I also don't know how I didn't see it because I'm on there all the time and I'm always looking for furniture, and this didn't show up. So it was obviously the Lord being like, let me give you a deal. So he had it for $500 and he had it up for a few weeks. And so I was like, you know what? Normally when things have been up for a few weeks and they've slashed it a couple $100s, they just want to get rid of it. And so I offered $300. And I said, a little bit of our backstory, not to be like a sucker, but I said, you know, we moved from Canada. We're really trying to furnish this home. We're on a budget, teacher salary. Can you help a girl out? And so he said, yes, we'd love to bless you. Oh, he was so kind. Like we talked about God, and it was just so beautiful when we went to go pick it up. So kind. He had a surgery, so if you guys could pray for him, his name is Bruce. He had to have a shoulder surgery. So just throwing that out there, if you could throw up a little prayer for good healing. It already happened, the surgery. So just prayers for that. Anyways, we got this hutch. I'm talking too much. And it's beautiful, and it's French provincial, and it's stunning. And I'm not doing anything to it except for got to style it now. So we're gonna have to go for another thrift adventure, but you're not supposed to see this yet. Anyways, all that being said, that's everything that I thrifted. It was so much fun. I found such good stuff. And even most of this came from 3 thrift stores. My daughter and I, we literally ran out at 4 o'clock one afternoon. I don't even know why. And we hit 3 thrift stores within like an hour, and it was just like it was just there. It was so much fun. That's the funnest kind of thrifting. But I wanted to show you guys, this is not thrifted, okay? This is from TJ Maxx, and I know that I shouldn't include this in this video, but I just kind of wanted to let you guys know that sometimes TJ Maxx has stuff you want, okay? And that's what I mean is that, you know, I'm always looking for like, you know, the little statue heads and that kind of thing, and they can be expensive and they can be hard to find. And sometimes you just want to kind of style your home a certain way, but it's not attainable. And so I just want to let you know that these were at TJ Maxx for $10. I went to like it's like a home decor slash somewhat antique store. Like they have antique finds. They were selling this for $48 and it had the $9.99 sticker on the bottom. And I was like, if you're gonna upcharge, at least have the decency to take the sticker off. Because if I took that to the cash and said, excuse me, like what would you say? We're charging $50 for a $10 head. Anyways, I just want to let you know I found this there. And also, if you have a hard time finding thrifted gold frames, because my supply has been dwindling. I'm not having as good luck finding like the pretty gold frames, even on Marketplace. Again, TJ Maxx, this was $6.99. So cute. And I did find like a little bit more of an ornate one, same price. So I just want to let you know that if you're having a hard time and you want to include it in your style, TJ Maxx is the place to go for those things. Obviously, I try Thrifted whenever I can, but sometimes you just can't find it. So anyways, you guys, I don't know how long that took. I apologize. I hope you enjoyed it. I love that you guys watch these videos. I love that you enjoy them as much as I do. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite was. I know it was kind of like a menagerie, and like I said, some of it is stuff that I'm going to be using in thrift flips. So keep an eye out for that. But love you guys. You're the best. I hope you're having a wonderful time, and make sure you come back next week to see the completed space. I'm so excited, you guys, to share it with you. Okay, as always, you are so wonderful, and I hope you have a lovely day. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already. So many fun makeovers and thrift flips coming. No, thrift hauls coming. I mean, thrift flips if you watch my shorts. It's just, why do they call it that? Anyways, bye guys. Delayed hand wave, okay. It's hot up here. I'm gonna go look at my fence.